Welcome to our new series, Compliance Catastrophes, real-ish world examples of nightmare scenarios. Your friends at Abide are here to help you avoid common compliance mistakes, giving you the knowledge before, well, it becomes a catastrophe. As always, we're doing it the Abide way, fun and entertaining. Let's kick off this week with one of the most common breaches in healthcare, email scams. Email scams are unfortunately increasingly prevalent, with 91% of cyber attacks beginning with a phishing email. Phishing in the tech world is not as fun as catching fish with your friends on a boat, but it's when someone sends a scam email attempting to phish for personal information, including PHI. Let's start our story today with Catastrophe Kathy. On a quiet afternoon at the practice, Kathy was scrolling through her email, and she couldn't believe her eyes. Her boss sent her an email offering her a week's vacation to Italy. All she had to do was claim it by clicking the link listed at the bottom of the email. She was sold. It looked real, it said it was from her boss Bob, and it even had his email signature. As she clicked the link, the malware began to work its nefarious magic, infecting her computer and getting access to PHI. Her dreams of seeing the Leaning Tower of Pisa came crashing down. Once she realized there was no trip, she panicked. What should she do? Now, let's rewind the tape. Phishing scams are widespread, so here are some good tips to avoid becoming a Catastrophe Kathy. First, an always good rule of thumb, if it's too good to be true, it's not true. Sorry, or scusa, sorry in Italian, to Kathy. Next, always check who is sending the email. While it looked like it came from Bob the boss, if she looked at the email address, she would have seen it came from Steve the Scammer at email.com. Lastly, if you see any odd links or attachments, never click them. Report them as spam, delete them, and, if applicable, forward them to your organization's phishing email. You might think this could never happen to you, but honestly, it happens often. Back in December, the OCR settled its first phishing cyber attack investigation, costing the LaForce Group $480,000. Now, if you do fall for a tricky spam email, the first thing you need to do is alert your team. I know it might be embarrassing, but time is of the essence when it comes to a cyber attack, and you want to ensure that no one else falls for a similar attack too. Make sure the device is disconnected from your network. You need to take the device offline as soon as possible and change compromised passwords. Notify your IT team or IT provider and follow company procedures for a cyber attack. Notify patients affected by the breach and report your breach and your Abide software to the OCR. Also, since it is a phishing attempt, you can report it to the FTC. To learn more about email phishing and safety, email us at info@abide.com and follow us on our social media to see how you can be prepared and avoid being the next Catastrophe Kathy.